for being here. What kind of attack, if there is one, are you expecting from Russia?
Look, probably not directly from Russia, but what's happening, David, we're seeing some of these tools that are being used by Russia getting into the hands of other non-state actors. And so it could be very much that these criminal groups that are still active out there, ones like Snatch that did a huge ransomware attack against McDonald's, some other ones that are active that are being, quote, Russian patriots, they may be using some of this software and attacking directly, kind of giving Russia a plausible, deniability to say, hey, we're not involved in this. But make no mistake, a lot of these Russian tools and tactics will be used by transnational criminal actors to attack our infrastructure.
Infrastructure specifically. By that, are you including the financial institutions, or are you focusing? Okay.
Absolutely. And let me tell you what's happening in Russia right now. If you look at, there's a denial of service attacks going on. Kremlin.ru is still offline. That would be like WhiteHouse.gov being offline for 4 days and people going, where's our security? So not only do they have a run on banks, there may be some other attacks by Ukrainian patriots. We've seen some other online groups. In fact, Ukraine is putting together a citizens IT corps to get people to do this exact kind of hacking and hacking back at Russia.
Well, we should mention, by the way, I have, in fact, my son-in-law works on an internet site, and they used to use a lot of software engineers from Ukraine. Ukraine has some of the best software engineers in the world, and they are, I would imagine now, united in trying to disrupt Russia, no?
Absolutely. I was just tracking some of the traffic on a couple channels that I monitor and some DoD folks that I know. It absolutely, and this is one of those intangibles, right? Now that this has happened, the run on banks that you thought was going to happen to Ukraine because of Russia doing this, well, with all the sanctions and other things happen, the reverse is happening. Now the chaos, now the run on banks is happening in Russia. The fact that you've got websites still down like Kremlin.ru. Russia may have a good adversarial capability, but like they say in football, offense wins you games, defense loses you games, and right now their cyber defense is losing.
Now, what tipped the hand of the invasion of Ukraine last week was a cyber attack from Russia against Ukraine, and yet the people in Ukraine, we can still contact them.